Good evening from Hobbs Ice Center in Eau Claire. Zaleski Sports presents boys high school hockey. And this evening we drop the puck in the Big Rivers Conference portion of the season. It's the Chippewa Falls Cardinals, 1-1-0 in non-conference play so far this year, versus the Eau Claire Memorial Old A's, also 1-1-0 on the season. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Radovich, joined up here in the Mike Sullivan press box by Mike Schwengler, former Old A's head coach, current Team Wisconsin coach. You're also coaching the Bantams, Mike. You got all kinds of coaching gigs going on. The last time we saw these two programs going head-to-head, it was here at Hobbs. It was a sectional semifinal. Old A's won that one by a score of 2-1, but obviously it's a new year, new players, whole new situation.
And it's early in the season. The Abes came out of their holiday tournament, I think, with some questions that they have answered for right now. You could see they're making some adjustments in their lineup. And Chippewa, the same thing. They lost a lot of firepower from their team last year, and they're trying to figure things out too. I think one thing we both can agree on is they're settled pretty solidly with their goaltending with Madsen. This is his third year as a starter primarily, and with Chippewa, they had a Cinderella run through the playoffs last year, and they found their goalie in Drew Bogold, and he's a heck of a goaltender. I've had him in some camps. He makes stops, he makes the first saves, and wow, is that loud.
Yeah, Bogold got inserted into the lineup his freshman year partway through, and he just never gave up the net. He was that good and brought them. I mean, he almost stole the game here against the Old A's until the A's got some couple late goals. So, yeah, you get, at least for coaches Matt Lukowitz and Kevin Anger, Lukowitz in his second season with the Cardinals, Anger in his first year with the Old A's, at least you're pretty solid in the nets.
Right, and now you're looking to build out from that. The Abes are going to make some adjustments here with their lineup. And Chippewa, they had some kids that played some big minutes that aren't here, so you have to fill it in with some youth. Both teams are fairly young, so it should be a good game tonight. I think, it's obviously not a crosstown rival, but as close as you're going to get it other than the North Memorial matchup. And I know Chippewa's not big fans of Memorial and vice versa, so it should be a fun one.
Chippewa Falls opened the season with a 2-0 win over Baldwin Woodville, then dropped a home game to Nina Hortonville Menasha. That was an 8-2 final. Memorial, meanwhile, knocked off Superior in the Memorial Meltdown tournament, then lost 4-0 to Wausau West. A game in which the Abes did not play poorly. Just West is loaded. They're big, they're physical, they're talented, but I think it was a good learning experience for the Abes.
Well, and they're veteran loaded too, with 2- and 3-year experienced guys. Their top 6 forwards are seniors, and a sophomore. Their back 6 is big, strong, and tough. And the Abes couldn't score on the power play. They had plenty of opportunities, and you got to score on power play opportunities, at least half of them against a team like Wausau.
I was going to ask you about the power play, Mike. Old Abes, yes, early in the season, but 0-14. What do you do as a coach to try to get your guys to just forget about what's happened in the past and just think about, okay, the next time you got the man advantage?
Well, coming out of the weekend, you had one practice. You would have had yesterday's practice to get ready to go, and so if you're going to change some things, you had to go heavy with it. I think less is more right now. The big thing, my question is, in the game we did on Friday was the lack of urgency. And when you're on the power play, you got to move pucks crisp. You got to keep them off the wall. You got to 2-on-1 guys find the matchups.
Chippewa Falls Cardinals, we mentioned Drew Bogold in the nets. On defense, they'll start Elijah Burmeister and Andrew Hebert up front. The first line, Matthew Fournette centering Dane Christa and Easton Skelton. Eau Claire Memorial on defense will go with sophomore Caden Kruschke, number 2. Gaston Troutline, the senior. Forward line will be Peyton Halls on the left wing, Wyatt Seymour at center, Luke Schemberger on the right wing. Mike, as far as keys to the game, what can we look at today?
Well, if you're Memorial, you want to make sure you can get pucks in, put some pressure on some of these young Chippewa defensemen, attack the front of the net. There's no such thing as a bad shot as long as there's a chance to score, get a rebound. If you're the Chippewa Falls Cardinals, it's the same concept, really. Which team can eliminate the odd man rushes early? Which team can hold their heads and stay out of the penalty box? and play even up hockey.
The Eau Claire Memorial Pep Band will now lead us in the national anthem. Always good to have the Pep Band in the building. Nice job by the Eau Claire Memorial Pep Band. In the Chippewa Valley, collectors know where to go. Slab Factory in Eau Claire. Pokemon cards, sports cards, buying, selling, or trading. It is the place where the hobby comes alive. Swing in today and discover something new only at Slab Factory, located at 2527 Claremont Avenue. Thanks to our game day sponsor, Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Proud to support local student athletes. That is Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Mike, you touched on staying out of the penalty box, and I heard a good one from a football coach this year saying we want to play with emotion, but we don't want to get emotional. Is that something you agree with?
Oh, absolutely. And play with passion, play with fire, but keep your stick down, keep your hands down, keep your elbows down, finish your checks. It's not about blowing people up. That part of hockey's been gone a long time. Eliminate their guy from moving with the puck. Get in front of them. I tell my kids all the time, if you just stop and stand there, if you don't want to finish a check, just stand there and let them run into you. Either way, you're stopping them from moving.
Chippewa Falls in their road red uniforms, the black and white trim, black helmets, black breezers, the Montreal Canadiens look for Jai High. Eau Claire Memorial in the home whites. Black helmets, black breezers. Wyatt Seymour on the draw for the Old A's. Matthew Fournette for the Cardinals. Puck back in the Chi High end. Elijah Burmeister goes back, plays it around the boards for Skelton. Poke free by the Cardinals. And Fournette gets upended at center ice. Abear has it. They go cross ice. That doesn't connect, so it's icing on the Cardinals. 20 seconds into this game.
Elijah Burmeister, he didn't get a ton of time last year, but he's a very talented defenseman, big, strong guy, makes a good first pass, and he's going to get involved in the play offensively.
Abes have the second line out there. Wyatt Sienko centering Carson Hulseth and Mason Flannery. Another face-off win for the Cardinals. Abear will rim it around the far side. Dane Krista pokes it free. The Abes knock it back in the zone. Abear playing it to the point. Abes had it momentarily. Now Memorial going back with Carson Hulseth.
Abes got lucky with that one, Bob. Krisky got his knee out there and dumped Fournette.
Chippewa Falls dumps in. Line change for Chi High. Memorial will skate out. Steer it through neutral ice off the stick of Hulseth. Another big hit dished out by Krushke, although he's the one that went down. Carter Johnson stayed on his skates. Played back into the Memorial zone. They wave off the icing. Krushke will throw it to Lossman. Lossman will skate out. Tucker Lossman now picked up by Colin Bill. And we get a whistle, 15:40 remaining in the first period. Whether you are buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at C21 affiliated. They have a pulse in the local real estate market. They can help you with both existing homes and new builds, and they can assist you through each step of the process. That's Jesperson Group, C21 affiliated. Puck down below the Chi-High net. Memorial with Bill plays it out to the point, but Hayes will have to skate back in his own end. Lossman now. Lossman throws it back to Hayes. Up the far boards for Wonky. Memorial now in transition, but that pass off the stick of Colin Bill. Played all the way down, and it's icing on the Chi-High Cardinals. Mike, I think we're firmly in that feeling out process of the first period.
Here's a word, discombobulated.
Yes.
The Abes, when they played Superior, you could tell right away. They like we talked about work structure, right? Where's your structure? They were going quick ups, hitting the high wall, chipping with an over top guy. Right now they're happy to go D to D. The problem is they're not getting the puck out of the zone clean.
Chippewa plays it out of the zone, collected by Miles Olson. Olson trying to move the puck up ice. That goes off a Chippewa stick. Off the stick of Easton Skelton and into the Memorial bench. So we'll get a face-off. 14:59 remaining in the first.
You know, something to keep an eye on here. Chippewa's, it's almost like they're playing a zone defense. They're just getting into passing lanes. The problem with Memorial is nobody's moving, so there's nobody getting open.
Abe skate out. Peyton Halls. Halls getting wide. Lost the puck momentarily. Then carried out by Chi-High and Easton Skelton. Skelton into the zone. Trying to get around Krushke. Poked free in the corner by the Cardinals. Now up top. Great look for Burmeister. He shot that one right in the midsection of Evan Manson.
That's Evan's first save of the game. Nice stop right in the middle, exactly where you want it to go. As we know, it doesn't go out the backside. All you got to do is cover and smother.
How has he progressed, Mike, over his years in the nets? I mean, he was pretty solid as a freshman.
Yeah, this will be a big year for him just for the fact that he doesn't have that strength up in front of him like he's had in years past. I think, Evan's always been solid. He doesn't give up many bad goals.
Abe's looking to skate out, and they do. Here's Flannery. Flannery's shot. That was blocked by Austin Fournette. Troutline at center ice will dump it in. Chasing after it, Halseth. Chi-High gets there first and throws it down ice. It's going to come in on the goaltender, Madsen. Memorial now moves it ahead. Halseth. Drop pass right out front. Great opportunity for Stienko. Grovold slid over and just got a piece of that one.
Great play. Flannery with a little drop pass. Hegseth give and go. Stienko. Nice chance. Two chances. Beautiful.
Chi-High dumps in with Bodie Custer. Along the far boards, Wonky with it. Matt Wonky steers it to Tucker Lossman. Lossman puts on the brakes, taken away by the Cardinals and Keller Riley. Memorial now looking to skate out. Here's Carter Hayes. Hayes gets that one wide. Wonky able to hold his own. Wonky pokes it down low to Lane Connor. Connor out to Hayes. His shot doesn't get through. Hayes keeps the puck in. Connor with a shot from a sharp angle, and a shot from Krushke hit some traffic out front. Chipped in by Hayes. Abe's with some extended zone time. Chi-High will skate out with Matthew Fournette. Here's Fournette 1-on-5. Throws it to the far side. The puck gets through the backhand by Dane Krista. Went just wide. Another shot right on. Kicked out of there by Madsen. That was Matthew Fournette with that shot. Abe's poke it free, and picking up the puck is Lane Connor. Steers it ahead to Wonky. That line will head off on a change. Play back into the Memorial zone. Here's Kruschke behind the net, loses the puck. And then a couple of guys go crashing into the net, knocking it off its moorings. Visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin, featuring more than 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. Open every night from 5 to 9 p.m. all the way through New Year's Eve. Admission is free with a suggested donation of non-perishable food or cash. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
But the Apes had a little bit of offense, zone time shot, rebound opportunity, and turning the puck over. You turn the puck over, you can't chase your mistakes, especially your defenseman. You're going to get beat that way. Chippewa had a couple nice chances, all because of the old Apes turnovers.
Under 12 minutes to go in a scoreless first period. Hebert playing that puck forward, and it winds up in the crowd, and we had a fan make a nice catch.
And a toss back out.
Yeah.
A little chuck-a-puck. A one-person chuck-a-puck.
Yeah, he almost got it within the face-off circle.
Yeah, he got it within the blue. That counts, doesn't it?
Oh, we're not handing out prizes. So
no, we're not.
We can say that it counts. Cardinals play it around. Carter Johnson now with the puck. Johnson overskates the puck. Picked up now by the Abes. Here comes Schemberger. Luke Schemberger shoots. Big rebound. Abes collect the puck. Troutline fires. Knocked down by the Cardinals. Here comes Carter Johnson. He gets shoved into the boards by Schemberger. Troutline with some time and space. Troutline trying to get around a defender. Andrew Hebert stopped that one, and once again the Cardinals ice the puck. Keep your home and valuables safe with SOS Security in Eau Claire. Protect against intruders, fires, water, and more. For every room, every door, and every window, place your trust in SOS Security.
Bob, the last two face-offs the Chippewa Cardinals have had, they're running the same face-off play. We would call it a weak side face-off. Win it to the defenseman on the wall, rim it around the boards, let your winger go get it. The Apes have to recognize that. They could pinch that off and keep that puck in the zone.
This time they try to work the puck up the middle of the ice. Abes controlling. Up top, Kruschke. Kruschke shoots. Abes are going for the deflection. Picked up now by Skelton. Easton Skelton through neutral ice. He takes a hit from Flannery. Olsen plays it around and out.
The problem with, when you're changing lines and you have truly one practice together, it's going to take a little bit of time. And you can see that there's not a lot of chemistry here. Just right there. On Friday, that's a quick up. Your winger's here. You got a guy getting over the top. Your center's down low. You're coming out with the puck. Here, everybody's turning to the middle. Nobody's picking up the strong side. Puck gets turned over to Chippewa Cardinals, and then it turns into an icing.
10:32 remaining in the first. We're still scoreless. Abes win the faceoff. Connor pokes it down low to Wonky. Matt Wonky, the backhand. Another opportunity now for the Abes with Lossman. He'll dump it around. Wonky with it. Wonky lost his stick, but it's picked up by Connor. Connor reverses direction behind the net. Plays it down low. Back on the near side, Lossman, the shot deflected by Wonky, and what a save by Brovold. That was a sneaky good chance right there for the old Apes.
All Matt Wonky does is be around the puck. We've talked about him for a couple of years now. He's shifty, he's smart, he's got good hands, he's got good vision. Created two opportunities there. As you can see what Chippewa's doing here, they're going to pack the house, and any sign of trouble, they're going to ice the puck. They've already iced it 5 times in the first 6-7 minutes of this period. So the Apes, to sustain pressure, they got to play down low. They can play below the hash marks, get down deep. If you're going to go low to high, go early, get pucks to the net with traffic.
Abes hold the zone, play it down low. For Austin Fournette going after it for the Cardinals. Abe centered, went off a Cardinal and trickled through the blue paint. Back behind his own net now.
Kruschke with a turnover there. If you're going to throw the puck at the net, you got to make sure the other team can't knock it down and skate out with it.
Abe's needed a touch up. Now the Cardinals gain the zone. Here's Skelton. Skelton, drop pass. Firing from a bad angle is Dane Krista. Abe scoop out the puck. Here comes Halseth. Halseth trying to get around a defender. Schemberger keeps it in. Cross ice. And Carter Hayes is going to need a new stick. Abe's got another defenseman out there. Matthew Fournette looking to dump in. Abe's take it right back. Cardinals rotate it near side. Dane Krista. Couple nice touch passes there. Burmeister able to play it into the zone. Abe's overskate the puck. Now chipped out of play. We'll get another stoppage with 8:26 remaining in a scoreless first period.
Not a ton of flow right now. Like you said, the feeling out private. I just think maybe both teams, they look a little tired too. And maybe that's not the right word, trying to figure things out. But there's no crispness right now on either team. Chippewa's happy to cut off passing lanes, block shots, dump it down for an icing with pressure. The Abes, a little too much rushing the puck by one person. If you want to play fast, you got to let the puck do its work. And if you're skating it, that means everybody else is watching.
Abe's able to clear the zone. Cardinals send it right back in with Austin Fournette. Ashton Troutline will rim it around. Abe's poke it out of the zone, and it's scooped up by Connor. Wayne Connor trying to get wide, cut off by Austin Fournette. Loose on the side of the net. Chippewa will get it out of the zone. Going back, Tucker Lossman. He and Troutline play catch. Lossman, that pass. Picked up by Keller Riley, but as he skated into the zone, he had a teammate already inside.
I think he got hosed there. The linesman was about 5 feet behind the play. It looked like it was coming right across the blue line. It did not come out of the zone. Lucky break for the Abes.
Seymour on the draw for Memorial. Matthew Fournette for the Cardinals. This puck picked up by the Cardinals. Dane Krista, he throws it into the zone. Troutline will skate out. Ashton Troutline into the zone. Down deep. Shot from a sharp angle by Troutline. That missed. Wyatt Seymour back at his own blue line. Troutline deflects it in. Now the Abes will get a couple fresh skaters out there. Abes on the interception. Halseth. Halseth gets wide. Still with the puck. Deflected back in by Carter Hayes. Sent around the boards, but not out. Held in by Lossman. Lossman plays it in deep. Halseth going after it for the old Abes. Puck held in. Yep. I thought he held it in from my perspective, but the official was right there.
We got a penalty coming up on Halseth for elbowing. So the Abes will be shorthanded. 6:39 left in the first period. Bob, as you're watching this, we just alluded to the comment. If one guy's rushing the puck, there's three guys that are standing, right? They can't do anything until that person who's rushing the puck makes a play. So if you're going to rush the puck, you got to make sure you skate it below the goal line, the hash mark, something. Otherwise, you're going to turn the puck over.
Yeah, it's happened a few times tonight where guys have carried out.
But in fairness, I mean, there's not a lot of movement going on. Neutral zone is non-existent right now for the Abes. Coming out of the zone is pretty soft as well. But they do have a great penalty kill. Their penalty has been really good, so hopefully this will give them a spark.
They've killed 8 of 10 penalties, the old Abes, and they're able to get that one out of the zone. Wyatt Sienko sends it down. Shy High power play for the next minute 30, but they turn it over. Knocked down at center ice by Austin Fournette. He'll go for a little bit of a skate. He will leave it for Burmeister. Near side, Matthew Fournette. Knocked off his stick. Matthew Fournette takes a hit. Austin Fournette now will play it up to Dane Krista. He'll chip it in deep. Flannery for the A's pokes it loose. And then Sienko will send it all the way down.
A's are sitting back in their traditional 1-3 neutral zone press, and puck side defenseman's going to jump and put the pressure on him. Chippewa's making the right reads. They're just trying to walk to the middle.
There is a quick shot by Easton Skelton and a glove save, Evan Madsen.
Yeah, he wanted to get a shot on goal. He had Fournette sneaking into the backside, but if you want the puck, you got to call for the puck, right? And make it loud enough for everybody in the arena can hear you.
41 seconds in this Chi-High man advantage. Face off won by the Old Abes. Troutline trying to rim it around, but it winds up on the stick of Schemberger. Good poke check there by Burmeister. Otherwise, Schemberger may have had a 2-on-1. Abes now carrying out with Wyatt Seymour. Seymour gains the zone. Seymour short-handed. He'll play it out to the point, and Hayes. Hayes in a puck battle there. Puck hops out of the zone, but Memorial gets it back. Schemberger slides it right out front, and what a save, Drew Brovol. Well, Carter Hayes coming right down the slot. Make a note of that save.
Well, yeah.
4:47 to go in the first. And
He's got caught at full pressure, and they threw it to the point. A little fumble on the blue line. Got lucky. Seymour picked it up. A little quick give and go. A 2-on-3 situation. Chippewa's defenseman jumped up to finish on Seymour and ended up giving up the 2-on-1. Nice chance for the Abes.
Final seconds of this Chi-High power play. And the Abes are back to full strength. Memorial this season has now killed 9 of 11 penalties. Lossman send it over. Now Wonky. Wonky flips it forward. Going after it, Beglinger. Ethan Beglinger behind the net. Throws it out front. Backhand goes just wide from Peyton Hulse. Last couple minutes, Mike, it's been some extended zone time for the Abes.
Yeah, but other than a quick pass, they're really not getting much through. Chippewa's going to block everything that comes towards the net. And the Abes got to move the puck. That's why get 2 guys on the puck, have a guy low, support down low, like right there, have a guy low, win the 2-on-1 battle, find the open guy.
Lossman, cross ice. Krushke didn't get all of that one. Chi-High will dump it down and ice the puck. HS Fence specializes in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They have been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the past 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com.
There's a big shift. Abes haven't been winning many faceoffs. Chippewa's kind of owned their own zone here. Win the faceoff, get it to the point, switch sides, get 3 guys to the net, spread out. There's that soft rim again. They're coming out every time with the puck on that faceoff.
Here comes Matthew Fournette, shot blocked by Miles Olson. Dane Krista getting sandwiched down there by a couple of Old Abes. Olson feeds it ahead to Halseth. Halseth will flip it in. Olson waiting for his teammates to get on side, then he'll backhand it in. Madsen will look to play the puck. He'll throw it around the near side. Held in by the Cardinals. That one caroms off a stick over the netting and up in that balcony area over there.
Almost picked off a couple youth hockey players there. A little ricochet. Doesn't look like anybody got hurt. Everybody covered their heads.
Well, you got to be heads up. When you walk into this building, you got to be heads up. There's plenty of netting. There's plenty of stuff, but things happen.
Great question for you because I can't figure it out. Why do we say heads up?
That is a good question.
Something's coming at your head. You want your head covered, right?
Probably duck, yeah.
I mean, heads up. You're looking up, and then you're going to get hit. I don't know. Nobody's been able to answer that one.
I think that was a Seinfeld episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Race for the puck. Good hustle by the Abes and Peyton Hulse. Flipped out of the zone by the Cardinals.
Bob, in the defensive zone, I don't know if the A's have changed what they've done, but the first game they played, they were pretty crisp. They had a guy getting over top of the puck. They had their center guy coming through nice and low, and their high guy was either chipping pucks or throwing it back to the center. Either way, they were coming out with speed. Today, they're all spread apart. Their slashers way in another county, essentially.
Abe's now with Peyton Halls. Drop pass back to Halls, goes for the backhand. Schemberger trying to jam in a loose puck. Held in at the far side by the Abes. Bouncing puck, loose out front. Still loose. They poke it into the net, and they score. Some hard work by the old Abes, and they are on the board with 1:54 to go in the first period.
Sorry, Bob. We'll have to keep an eye on Halls. He drove the net, went to the front of the net, which you teach kids to do. Got the goalie to open up. He got the shot, and he got dumped, and he landed funny. And he actually kind of rolled around. Seymour attacked the puck. Schemberger attacked the puck. The puck was laying there for Peyton, and he ended up doing a pick, because when he went to turn to come off the ice, a Chippewa guy ran into him, and Schemberger stuffed it in the back home.
Luke Schemberger, his second goal of the season. That matches his goal total from all of last year when he was playing defense.
Hopefully this is something that's going to get him going now. A little bit of energy. The crowd's into it a little bit. You're not going to get a lot of sustained pressure with Chippewa because they're going to keep icing the puck. And when you keep icing the puck, it's just like, you can't get anything going. To my point, keep the puck down low. Work with three guys down low. You don't really need a high guy if you're committed to your first and second forecheckers playing down below the goal line. You can bring your third guy to the other side of the net, behind the net. You move the puck, now you're still on offense.
Ames win the face-off, fire that one in. Shy high with Austin Fournette. Plays it over, and the Cardinals get it out of the zone. Troutline battling for it. Pokes it free, picked up by Austin Fournette. Now the pass on the near side, too far for Dane Krista. And another icing on the Cardinals with 1:13 remaining. You talk about Chahai icing the puck a lot. They're really only skating two lines, and that first line's getting a ton of ice time. We've seen a little bit of third-line guys, Bodie Custer and Keller Riley, but only briefly.
Right.
So I'm guessing that's part of the rationale.
For sure.
Is that we just can't go up and down with Memorial for 51 minutes tonight.
And that's why you got to make those adjustments, and maybe they'll make those adjustments, after the period.
Cross-ice pass, try high with Owen Krista getting wide. Krista trying to go to the backhand. It's poked free by the old Abes, and we're in the final minute of the period. And we have a whistle, and we're going to get our second penalty of the hockey game.
Wyatsienko.
Wyatsienko for head contact.
2 minutes for head contact. Now we're going to get to see Chippewa Falls for the second time. Really didn't get much sustained pressure on the first power play. They got an in-zone offense face-off here. See how the Abes react to it.
Well, and being that we're in the final minute of the period, you'd think Chippewa would, up the energy a little bit and try to generate some chances here.
Yeah, part of the problem is three of the guys they were just out there for the last 30 seconds, so now you're asking them to, stay fresh and get after the power play. That's why faceoffs are so important, and Schemberger won that clean, and they got a clean ice.
Madsen with the good kick save there. Under 30 seconds to go. Good defensive play by Schemberger. Chahai rotates it near side. Now up top, Austin Fournette. Down low to Krista. Abe's able to clear with Wyatt Seymour. Final seconds of this first period. Memorial on top, 1-0. Maybe time for Chippewa to get something going, but gets hung up at center ice. One period in the books, and it's Eau Claire Memorial on top, 1-0. A minute, 7 seconds of Chi-High power play time will carry over into that second period. Mike, your impressions of that first period?
Well, if you're the Chippewa Falls Cardinal fan, what you're seeing in your team, they're looking tonight to be an opportunistic team. What that means is they're going to sit back, they're going to cut off passing lanes, they're going to block shots, they're looking for that turnover, a fumble on a puck to get their offensive chances. Like you had alluded to, they're pretty short with line combinations tonight. So they can't go press. If you're the Abes, you got the 12-minute break here to sit down and as a staff and as a team, figure out what's missing, because there's definitely a disconnect in what we saw over the weekend to where it is tonight. You know, they cut the ice in half against a decent superior team. They cut the ice in half. They got the puck up. They got the puck out of the zone with a guy hunting the puck. I always said one of the hardest things in hockey is for a defenseman to have to turn and find the puck. But that means you got a guy coming over the top, getting behind him. You chip that puck behind him. He's turning to go get it. Where the heck did that guy come from? Right? Now you're on the attack. Tonight what's happening is stagnant wall, middle, far wall. You're not getting any fluidity coming out of the zone.
Mike and I will be back in a bit. We'll take an extended break between periods, and we'll come back and get you set for period number 2. You're watching boys high school hockey on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 28th through December 31st.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Hey, it's Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player. Abbey Bank is helping provide local families in need with a meal this holiday season, and you can double your impact. Abbey Bank will match all monetary donations for a total of $2,000 made through the Wausau and Weston Abbey Bank locations by Friday, December 12th. All donations will go to Peyton's Promise in Marathon County. For more information, visit abbeybank.com. Happy holidays from all of us. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 28th through December 31st.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Welcome back to Hobbs Ice Center in Eau Claire, getting set to start the second period here. Boys High School Hockey, Big Rivers Conference opener. It is Eau Claire Memorial, leading Chippewa Falls 1-0 on a goal by Luke Schemberger. Old Apes out shooting the Cardinals in that first period. 7-5. Bob Radovich, Mike Schwengler with you here at Hobbs. Mike, in terms of adjustments, what might we see from these two teams?
Well, hopefully, if you're the Apes, you're looking at a little more energy, a little more jump. They'll get to the style of play that you used for 2 games this weekend. Granted, you split, but one of the teams is going to be a top team in the state, top 3, no question. If you're the Cardinals, with a limited bench, your hands are kind of tied. Like we talked at the end of the first, they're going to play opportunistic hockey. They're going to try and get that turnover, and there have been turnovers that have been out there, whether it's a fumble with a puck or throwing a shot at the net that gets knocked down at the top of the circles. All those are turnovers because you're giving up odd man chances.
This one of 3 Big Rivers games going on tonight. Eau Claire North off to a 2-0 start this season. The Huskies over in Hudson. Still 1:07 of power play time remaining for the Chippewa Falls Cardinals, and they're able to win the draw to start the second period.
Good thing for the Cardinals is they're all fresh coming out of this, so they'll have a true opportunity to run a power play.
Cardinals play it deep. Dane Christa going after it, held in by Chai High. Austin Fournette flipped on net. I think Madsen just got a piece of that one. Cardinals with Skelton. Shoots, and a glove save by Evan Madsen.
Clear plate for Madsen there. Skelton with the nice shot, but Evan saw it the whole way. Nice glove save. Yeah, we just talked about turnovers, and Chippewa dumped it in. Abe's went back to get it instead of just corralling the puck, taking the hit, milking time off the clock, try to make a skill play on the wall, and end up turning it over to Chippewa for that catch and shoot.
38 seconds to go in the man advantage. That shot from up top by Matthew Fournette went wide. Abe's unable to clear the zone right out front. There's a shot. Madsen the save. Couple good looks for Chi High. That last one by Dane Krista. And on the other side, Drew Brovold will cover up. 18 seconds to go in the Chi High power play.
A couple good shots, but again, goaltender can see the puck. Evan's going to make that save. Nice dump down, and Schemberger got on his horse. And equate this to football. You're pinned in your own zone. You get a good punt, and now you switch sides of the field. Well, the Aves have an offensive zone face-off on the penalty kill with 18 seconds left.
Peyton Hall's on the draw for the Aves. It's poke free. Hall's right out front. Couple big saves that time by Drew Brovold. Blast from the point. Tucker Lossman up and over the cage. Another shot. That one got all the way through by Carter Hayes. Here's Lossman. Chippewa pokes it free. They start the rush. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Zachary Black had a pretty good rush up ice for the Cardinals, but shot that one wide. Back in the zone then now. Andrew Hebert. Dangerous pass, but it got through to Carter Johnson. Now Zachary Black will play it down low. Peyton Halls has it. Drops it back to Tucker Lossman. Up ice. Sent in. Here come the Aves with Halls. Stays on his skates, but is poked free. Cardinals trying to start the rush the other way, but Lossman collects, gets it back to Carter Hayes. Hayes will flip it ahead. Aves poke into the zone with Beglinger. Cardinals look to rim it around. Aves take it away. Working hard down low with the puck is Flannery. Now out to Lossman. Lossman works it far side. One-timer by Carter Hayes goes wide. Lossman. Halseth. Halseth gets it back. Up top, it's Lossman. Lossman shoots through traffic. Couple saves, and then poked wide. Hayes has it. Carter Hayes takes a look. He fires. Brovold the save, then the rebound pushed wide. Shooting gallery here for the Aves on this shift.
Here, Bob, here's where you're as a coach. You don't let him off the hook. Don't let him get the puck out of the zone. And right on cue. Now they're going to have a chance to make a change and get some fresh legs.
Aves play the puck up the ice. Going back for Chi High and throwing it back down. Hebert, but it's picked off by Hayes. Carter Hayes walks, shoots. Shot blocked by Austin Fournette. Aves hold the zone. They work it far side. Krushke plays it down low. Connor has it. Lane Connor. Wonky has the puck. Matt Wonky throws it right out front. And sent down ice by the Cardinals. We'll get a whistle. 13:26 remaining in the second period. That was a couple good shifts for the old Aves, and I think doing a better job of working the puck side to side, low to high.
Well, moving that puck and getting that first guy on the puck and getting in the way. Chippewa, a couple times they tried to get the puck and rim it out of the zone, but they got to the wall and they cut off that play. Great play by Halls off that penalty kill faceoff. Him and Wonky had a great shot, rebound opportunity.
He was trying to feed the point, taken away by Carter Johnson. He'll play it down deep. Troutline going after it for the Aves. Wonky will skate out. Matt Wonky lifts it into the zone. Held in by Connor. Wonky taking a look around the defender. Matt Wonky looking to center. Troutline will shoot through traffic. Missed just by a bit on the short side. Troutline pinching in. able to keep the puck in the zone. And then Chi High works it to neutral ice, where Olsen will send it in. Chi High, long stretch pass. Zachary Black, a little too far for him. Manson pokes it into the corner. Seymour collects for the Old A's. Wyatt Seymour, poked free by the Cardinals. They've got an opportunity here, but the pass too far for Dane Christa. Otherwise, he would have come in all alone on Manson. Abe's in transition. Here comes Peyton Halls. Peyton Halls lost control of the puck. And a good sliding defensive play by Austin Fournette.
Peyton Halls had Schemberger wide open with him. He just couldn't corral the puck.
Here's an opportunity for the Cardinals, and Madsen covers up and makes the save. Boy, another dangerous play there, trying to get it out of the zone.
Well, and that all started right here in front of us, Bob. The Abes were making a change, so the guy coming off the ice couldn't touch the puck as the guy jumped out, and they had to let it go by, and Chippewa was first on the puck, and they got the puck deep, and they threw it at the net, and only good things happen when you throw the puck at the net.
Games have had more shots, more scoring opportunities, and yet it's a 1-0 game.
Well, you know, the catch and shoot thing is huge, right? They're getting the puck, and they're we call it dusting it, playing with it a little bit. And the problem is you're letting your goalie get set. If you just catch and shoot it, it doesn't have to be a perfect shot. It just has to be quicker than the goalie's movements.
Puck into the Chi High end. Scooped up by Skelton. Flipped out of the zone and golfed in by the Cardinals. Potential 2-on-1 coming here, but Lossman over to make a pretty good defensive play. Seymour behind his own net. Knocked off the puck. We get a whistle.
I believe the Abes are going to be on the power play. Hooking by Chippewa. You know, that little mistake there that ended up Lossman covering for it. You got a 2-on-2. That's like we have talked about. Chippewa, they're looking for that one break to get that one opportunity to score. And the problem with that is if you go to step up and you have a 2-on-2, now you create a 2-on-1 and it's not needed. Keep everything clean on the defensive side of the puck and take advantage of the chances offensively. You don't want to push it too much, because if you push it, you're going to give up that off-man advantage chance.
It's the sophomore Dane Christa to the box. Takes out one of Chi High's top forwards.
Yeah, Christa just got caught leaning, and when you lean, you reach, and when you reach, you usually end up taking a penalty. Abe's second power play.
Now Christa's going back in, and then there's a second Chippewa player, Skelton, going to the box.
Somebody went down in the corner. We couldn't see with the glass. I saw the penalty on the other side, on the left-hand side of Madsen. So obviously they're looking at 5-on-3 here. Huge break for the Abe. The whistle went, but yeah, it's a 5-on-3.
Yeah, so Skelton and Christa, two of your first-line forwards in the box for Chi High. Opportunity here for the Abes. Lossman looks, shoots. Brovold the save.
Here's the problem. This is their second unit, and I can guarantee you the second unit has probably practiced a 5-on-3 power play next to nothing. So they're just running their 5-on-4 set, where there's nothing wrong with that if you're going to push pucks to the net. But you got to make sure you get sticks on them and get some rebounds.
Matt Wonky works it out to Tucker Lossman. Lossman near side, Kruschke. In the corner, Flannery. Kruschke shoots, deflected wide.
Chippewa's going to keep that triangle extremely tight, Bob. It's going to be hard to get a puck through. You got to look for switch sides. Maybe have your guy in front bump over to the puck side for a quick catch and shoot.
Lossman on the near side, Wonky. Wonky will set up there. Loose puck poked out of the zone by the Cardinals. Kruschke with the puck. On the near side, they wanted to get it to Hulseth, poked free by the Cardinals.
What I'm not quite sure here is, you got Seymour and Schemberger have been on a power play for 2 years, and they're not out there.
There's a shot right on by Mason Flannery. Brovold to save. 51 seconds remaining in the 5-on-3, and the Abes will get the other unit out there.
And maybe it's the lack of production on the power plays give the the second unit some extended time, see if they can make something happen.
So now Seymour, Schemberger, and Colin Bill up front. Hulls and Hayes will be on the blue line. And again, Chi High doing a good job with the sticks and just poking pucks free and then just sending them.
Right, a little urgency, kind of flowing. 5-on-3, you're kind of waiting. You just killed 15 of your own seconds on the power play by waiting for guys to come back. Get the puck up, go pressure, get in the zone, get set up, and run your set plays. 2 guys on the puck, 3 if you need to.
Poked free by the Cardinals, and they will send it. Elijah Burmeister with that play. We're down to 15 seconds on this 5-on-3 man advantage. The Abes haven't generated a whole lot. Here comes Wyatt Seymour. Seymour getting wide. Seymour still with the puck. Looks, throws it right out front. Wanted to get it to Schemberger. Now Chi High back to even strength, and Eau Claire Memorial is going to go to the box.
So Cardinals did exactly what they needed to do. They obviously, number one, they didn't get scored on, gave up minimal chances, and out of a 5-on-3, not only do you get a lift, but now you get a power play because of another reach penalty. 5-on-3, Bob, you should never have a one-on-one battle on the boards. You have 5 guys, they have 3. 1 guy's going, you need to send 3 guys. You're never on the power play until somebody's got the puck with their butt facing the boards with no pressure. And that didn't happen on that one.
Chippewa behind the net. Holding the puck, Skelton. Up top, Burmeister. Poke free momentarily by Connor. Here's a shot right on by Matthew Fournette. Good save by Evan Madsen.
Great save. Fournette, you could see it from here. He had that top corner pegged.
Shot from Matthew Fournette. It hit some traffic up front. Chi High will have to touch up on the delayed offside. Cardinals poking into the zone. Here's Easton Skelton. Connor can't clear. There's a shot. Good look that time by Austin Fournette. Madsen coming up with another save. Out to the point, Burmeister. On the far side, Austin Fournette back to Burmeister. He takes a look, shoots. This is on the short side. Cardinals with Austin Fournette. Dane Christa now. Burmeister shoots. Save by Madsen. Juggled the puck momentarily and then grabbed it. 47 seconds to go on this Chi High man advantage.
Cardinals did a nice job moving the puck around, finding the open guy, catch and shoot. They had guys coming to the net, so a moving screen, essentially trying to get that tip and get the rebound. Madsen's made 3 huge saves. One, the blocker save, the top shelf shot, and then a shot low far post on a tip, got the pad out, and there, shot with traffic, he was able to cover and smother.
47 seconds remaining in this Memorial penalty. Cardinals hold the zone, dump it down low. Troutline picks up the puck for the Abes, throws it all the way down. Seymour will pick up the puck. Throws a blind pass out front. Burmeister has it for the Cardinals. Stretch pass to Matthew Fournette. Matthew Fournette, little time and space. Around a defender, shoots high. Shot from up top. Hebert was kicked out by Madsen. Abes work it free. Will take a little time. Schemberger has a broken stick. He'll have to go get a new one. Here comes Dane Christa. Dane Christa throwing it out front. Matthew Fournette was coming down the slots. Abes sent it all the way down, and the Memorial Old Abes are back to full strength.
So the Abes got it done. It was a bend but don't break. Now you get back to 5-on-3. Little jump, little energy. Get some in-zone offense time.
Halseth works it to the point. Troutline looking for a deflection down low. Had Flannery down there. Flannery picks up the puck. Halseth throws it up top. Troutline shoots. That one blocked by Burmeister. Halseth still with the puck. He scores! Peyton Halseth, the even strength goal, and Eau Claire Memorial grabs a 2-0 lead.
He's going to get a concussion over there on the glass, Bob. Fine if one guy jumps and then your teammates come and mob you, somebody's head's going to rattle over there. Nice job by Halstead. They picked the puck up out of the pile, kept his feet moving, got some separation, got around the horn. Perfect shot. Brunvold was coming across. He beat him far post, tucked it in. 2-0 Old Abe, 6:36 left. Second period.
For Carson Halseth, that is his second goal of the season.
He had a nice rebound put back against Superior for the fourth goal of the game, too, on Friday night.
So the Abe's on top, 2-0. Getting a goal right after they killed off a 5-on-4 penalty in which the Cardinals had multiple good scoring chances. So a first period goal by Luke Schemberger, a second period goal by Carson Halseth.
Chippewa's going to the penalty box here. They're going to get 2 minutes for interference. Not really quite sure. There was a bit of a scrum on the blue line, and three guys got caught, just bumped into each other. Evidently, the men in orange, thick stripes, decided that was a penalty. Abe's back on the power play. They have their top unit out here now. This is where you want to make something happen. You got to move the puck. A little sense of urgency here. Get that first power play goal of the year in the books.
Carter Johnson for interference. Cardinals poked it free, and now they're able to dump it down ice. Schemberger will pick up the puck for the Old Abes. He takes a check. Puck picked up by Carter Hayes. Hayes, the defenseman, will carry in. Trying to get it back to the point in Schemberger. That didn't click.
Now you want to put that puck behind the net where you have guys going, and then you can get yourself set up.
Peyton Halls with the head of steam. Peyton Halls skates. Shoots it off the side of the net. Halls goes cross ice. Trying to get it down low to Wyatt Seymour. Seymour has it now. Seymour to the high slot, shoots, and it's a glove save by Brovold. Minute 3 in the man advantage for Memorial.
Seymour picked up the puck, came around, exactly kind of what Halls did earlier. He came around top of the circle, which is fine. You have a clear shot, and you had Bill out for net front traffic, but the problem is you had three guys sitting out perimeter. Move that puck, get some movement going to the net, catch and pass the puck. Don't stop it, don't look. You should already know where the puck's going.
Seymour on the draw for the Aves. It's poked out to the point. Sent in by Schemberger. Cardinals able to clear. Schemberger knocks it down at neutral ice. 50 seconds to go in the Memorial man advantage. Carter Hayes will steer it to Schemberger. Touch pass back to the near side. Schemberger, he didn't get all of that one. Picked up by the Cardinals. They skate in. Shot right on by Krista. Kicked out of there by Madsen. Good shorthanded opportunity for the Cardinals. Now the Abes skate out. It goes off the skate. And here comes Krista. Dane Krista all alone. They score. Shorthanded goal. Dane Krista. And it's a 2-1 hockey game.
That whole power play was kind of, I used the word earlier, discombobulated. Same kind of thing. Pucks are bouncing. You're getting Chippewa moving in the offensive zone, and then we're catching the puck. We're standing. We're stick handling. By the time you move the puck, that lane is already covered. Kind of nonchalant on the dump out. We go back and get the puck. Guys aren't coming back with any joint. Schemberger went back, and he'll admit he made a bad play. You know, he threw a bad pass, but all four Old Abes were above the red line, and on the goal it happened. You know, everybody's staring at the puck, everybody's looking, and Krista was smart enough to sneak behind and get that breakaway. It's 2-1 hockey game.
Final seconds, Memorial's man advantage. Lossman, wonky, high back to full strength. Shot from up top. That one hit Flannery. Back to a 1-goal hockey game. Here come the Cardinals with Zachary Black. Drop pass, shot right on by Carter Johnson. Saved by Madsen, and now we have a whistle. And we're going to get an interference penalty.
Sure like that interference call. I'm not sure where that came from either.
So, Carson Halseth will head to the box. So, Chi High with the shorty to get on the board. Now they go whack on the power play.
Well, yeah,
they had a good power play the last time.
They did, and the Abes, they got to be a little more aggressive in the point of getting to their spots quicker than Chippewa's moving the puck. And you can't be scared to block a shot. Chippewa's blocked about 12 shots already in the first 2 periods.
Abe's able to clear. They fire it down ice.
And honestly, you're going to dump the puck down like that, and it's early on it, and Wonky was out, and go pressure. Go put some pressure on it. I know they like to sit back, but here's an opportunity to maybe catch them off guard.
Burmeister ripping that shot high and wide. He'll collect that neutral ice, play it over to Matthew Fournette. Fournette getting wide. Shoots from a sharp angle, put it off the side of the net. Abe's unable to clear. Comes out to Burmeister. Far side, Austin Fournette. Dane Krista. His goal got the Cardinals on the board. Shot blocked by Matt Wonky. Abe's pressuring the puck. Here comes Mason Flannery. Flannery shorthanded, got tangled up that time with Austin Fournette.
He's looking for a interference call on that.
Well,
I'm still trying to figure out where both of those calls against both teams were interference. Guys run into each other. It's not like they're trying to set a pick. They just have their heads down and crashing into each other. 38 seconds left on the power play for the Cardinals.
Schemberger able to clear. Cardinals will play back in the zone. They've got to touch up on the delayed offside, and that'll give Krushke time to clear the puck. Final 20 seconds of this Chi High man advantage. Abe's trying to clear. They cannot. A good play down low by Wyatt Seymour. Grab the puck and send it down.
Smart play, slid across, blocked it with his pads, got up and shot it down the ice. Should be the end of the power play.
Old Abe's back to full strength. 5-on-5 hockey with under 2 minutes to go in the second period. 2-1, Eau Claire Memorial in the lead. Troutline will play it around, but not out. Jackson Williams trying to pinch for the Cardinals. Abe's now able to clear the puck. They will skate out Peyton Halls. Peyton Halls with speed. Hassled down there by Andrew Hebert. Halls gets it back. Thrown down deep by Seymour. Halls puts on the brakes. Jammed up in the corner now. They try to work that free with just over a minute to go in the period. Puck comes out to Troutline. He's got some time. Shoots. Fired that one high. Hayes has it. Back to Troutline. Troutline shoots. That one got through, but went high, and the Cardinals will dump it down, which means the Old Abes will get an offensive zone face-off with 50.5 seconds remaining in this second period.
Shoot to score, shoot for rebounds. Puck's going high. The problem with shooting high, he's a big goalie, number one, but number two, you can't tip a puck that's up that high, so you have to let it go by. Shoot low, get it on those big giant pads of his, let your guys bang away at a rebound.
Schemberger tossed out of the circle. Seymour will take the draw for Memorial. Loose puck. Schemberger has it. Trying the drop pass, but intercepted by the Cardinals. Abes hold the zone. Here comes Hayes, rings it off the post. Shot pass by Hayes almost trickled through. Cardinals will rim it around, but not out. Held in by Olsen. He plays it down deep. Chance for Memorial. Seymour trying to get control of the puck. Knocked away. Krista pushes it off to the far side. Burmeister will clear that one all the way down. Madsen will make the play. He will cover up with 7.4 seconds remaining in the second.
You look down here, Bob, just the last 30 seconds. Abe's got the puck. Seymour has the puck in the corner. He's got 3 Cardinals on him, and there's nobody there to help. We got one guy in front of the net, one guy in the slot. What I always tell kids, so by not coming down low to help out, to be an option down below the goal line, what you're asking that guy to do is do all the work, beat 3 guys, and pass you the puck because you can't come help, right? 2 is always stronger than 1. 3 is always stronger than 2. And if they can outnumber, they're going to get the puck. And here we have an offensive faceoff for the Cardinals.
Out to the point. Cardinals firing right at the buzzer. I'm not sure that would have counted had it gone in. Well, we are through 2 periods here at Hobbs Ice Center, and it's Eau Claire Memorial leading Chippewa Falls 2-1. Memorial getting a Carson Hulseth goal to make it 2-0. And then just about a minute later, it was Chai High getting on the board. Dane Christa, shorthanded goal. Mike, it's anybody's game going into the third.
Well, it is, and just kind of looking at both teams coming on and off, or heading into their locker rooms. Cardinal guys are tired. I mean, they're playing pretty much 2 lines the whole way. There's a lot of Abes. Look a little gassed, too, and they've used 3 lines predominantly. A little bit of special teams back and forth for about an 8-minute stretch in the second. But the thing is, too, it's early in the season, and some kids are fortunate that they play some pre-high school seasons, so they should have their legs. Some kids don't, so it's going to take a little bit for them to get up to speed conditioning-wise. But both teams do. They both looked a little tired as the period went on. Cardinals, we had talked about opportunistic, right? They're going to look for that chance to get that one. Well, they had a couple. They capitalized on that breakaway shorthanded. The Abe's a little nonchalant, fumbling with the puck. Yeah, I don't know. It's you hate to say it's one of the things, but the one thing we all know, if your hands aren't there and you're not making plays or you're not getting shots or everything seems a step off, you can always work harder. And if your feet are always moving, you're in the game, you're not watching. If your feet aren't moving, you're watching. And right now, a little too much watching by the purple team.
And that was one of the pregame keys that Kevin Anger was going to tell his team about, the old Abe's, is move your feet. Yep. And that they have not done that on a consistent basis. It's happened at times, but not consistently. We'll see what changes when we get to the third period. Mike and I will take an extended break. When we come back, we'll get you set for period number 3. Still anybody's game. Old Abe's leading the Cardinals 2-1. You are watching boys high school hockey on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, it's Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player. Abbey Bank is helping provide local families in need with a meal this holiday season, and you can double your impact. Abbey Bank will match all monetary donations for a total of $2,000 made through the Wausau and Weston Abbey Bank locations by Friday, December 12th. All donations will go to Peyton's Promise in Marathon County. For more information, visit abbeybank.com. Happy holidays from all of us. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 28th through December 31st.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Hey, it's Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player. Abbey Bank is helping provide local families in need with a meal this holiday season, and you can double your impact. Abbey Bank will match all monetary donations for a total of $2,000 made through the Wausau and Weston Abbey Bank locations by Friday, December 12th. All donations will go to Peyton's Promise in Marathon County. For more information, visit abbeybank.com. Happy holidays from all of us. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
We are back at Hobbs Ice Center in Eau Claire, getting ready for period number 3 of this Big Rivers Conference hockey opener. It's Chippewa Falls leading, Chippewa Falls trailing Eau Claire Memorial 2-1. Luke Schemberger of Memorial got the lone goal in the first period. Abe stretched that lead in the second on a Carson Halseth goal. Dane Christa then scored shorthanded for Chi High, and here we are starting the third period with a 2-1 hockey game. Bob Radovich, Mike Schwengler with you here from Hobbs. One other score to pass along. It's Hudson at home leading Eau Claire North after 2, 5-1.
Well, Bob, I just got a couple texts from the Dahl boys.
Okay.
A couple Hall of Famers from Eau Claire Memorial years past, and one of them commented on the celebration where I thought maybe, boy, Seth was going to get a concussion there. And he said back in our day, we just patted each other on the back and we lined up, right? And Mr. Alex Dahl jumped in. Yeah, I was trying to get the train. You would never let us do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think the celly should match the importance of the goal, if that makes sense.
Well, everybody celebrates now, I guess, so.
Well, and my thing is celebrate as a team. If you're going to celebrate, then celebrate as a team.
Sure.
You may have put the puck in the net, but somebody else dislodged the puck with the check. Kind of a tricky shot coming in from the point that Broval put aside. Somebody else fed you the puck, so yeah, celebrate as a team.
Absolutely.
Then go, whack your goalie on the pads because he's doing a job back there too. We'll get off our respective soapboxes now.
That's right.
We got a long season. We can dispense wisdom all through March. Shy High carrying into the zone. Pass a little too far for Dane Krista. Cardinals hold the zone. Going back is Wyatt Seymour now for the Abes. Seymour plays it up to Hulls. Back to Troutline. He gains the red line, dumps in. Going back is Seibert. Right out front, Ames with a great look that time as Ethan Beglinger got his puck on the stick.
Yeah, Bob, we were talking, off the air about the structure component, and you can see it again right there. Friday and Saturday, they were cutting hard. They were getting behind the defenseman. They were getting chips and pucks and attacking. And here, I don't know if the staff, they would change what they're doing, and now they're trying to figure it out, but a lot of floating around going on through the neutral zone.
Ames poked the puck free. Now they'll skate in with Flannery. Got Halseth going to the net. Jai poked that one away. Now another opportunity for the Abes is Beglinger working hard down low. Halseth digging away from the puck right out front. One-timer Flannery and Brovold making an outstanding save. Puck off the official. Caromed out front. Now the Abes have it. Halseth skates in. Halseth trying to get wide. Hemmed in over there by Burmeister. Halseth still working hard. Jai High pokes the puck free. And out of the zone. Shot from distance by Zachary Black. Gets deflected into the netting. Call the Dahlman Insurance Agency today for home, auto, and business coverage from Penn National Insurance Company. Dahlman Insurance. Come for the rates. Stay for the service.
2-1, 14:56 left in the third period. Abes with a defensive zone face-off. A nice 50-50 win there. Wonky's all over the puck again.
Wonky strong at his skates, pokes it free. Wonky with a man out front. Gets on the brakes. Throws it out to the point. Krushke on the near side. Olsen plays to Wonky. The low shot, the rebound. Couple saves Brovold. He's out of his crease. And is able to cover up.
Little simple plays. Matt Wonky picked up the puck. He had a defenseman stepping on him. Instead of dumping it in, he made a nice soft chip, was able to get around, retrieve his own puck, find the open guy up high. Puck moves across, comes back to Wonky with a shot. Brovold, nice save. Colin Bill had a beautiful opportunity net front there.
So Wyatt Seymour to take the face-off for the Abes. Matthew Fournette for the Cardinals. Cards poke it down low. Austin Fournette trying to dig it out, but it's the Abes that come out of there with Schemberger. Schemberger, some nice stick work. Hulls works the puck loose. Peyton Hulls. Good look that time. Wyatt Seymour trying to get it on the back door to Schemberger, but Jai got a stick in the way. Now poke free by Hulls. Poke checked off his stick. Picked up by Seymour. He'll dump in. Line change coming for the old Abes.
Problem with bringing the puck up to your blue line, Bob, is you're bringing Chippewa Falls with you, and they're going to get those pucks, and they're going to chip those pucks outside of the zone. Play deep. You have the advantage. You have a one-goal lead. Play down low, and they're in.
Good stick work by the Cardinals, and they score. Centering pass, Dane Krista. He's got both Jai High goals, and we got a tied hockey game.
And again, all that happens. You bring the puck high to the blue line, chips out. Now they're on the advantage. They pick up the puck. Abes kind of fell asleep with the guy in the slot. Pass, shot, goal, 2-2 hockey game.
Yeah, it started with the forecheck. Won a puck battle, throw it out front. Christo was waiting. Snapped it in past Evan Manson, and it's 2-2. 13:42 remaining in the third.
But the smart plays, right? You have to play down in there and make them go 200 feet. Don't make it easier for the other team.
Abe's rimming around and out. Here comes Memorial with Flannery. Mason Flannery, the shot. Big rebound right out front. And Beglinger couldn't put that one away.
Great shot. You always teach kids shoot to score, shoot for the rebound. Flannery executed perfection. Far pad, right below the knee, kicked it straight out. Beglinger had a beautiful opportunity. I mean, he got it off. He went to the net, had the opportunity to finish. It just didn't happen.
Connor to take the draw for the Abes.
Now you build on it here, Bob. You had a good positive shift. Now you keep it going. Wonky's line been all over the ice.
Wonky has the puck. Battling in the corner for it. Wedged out of there by Burmeister. Troutline holds the zone. Cashton Troutline. He gets tripped up. And we have a whistle and a penalty, and it's going to go on Chippewa Falls.
A lucky break there. That's what you don't need from your defenseman. Troutline, chip that puck. You have a guy sitting on the hash marks. You don't need to win a one-on-one battle there, because the one time you do, there's going to be 3 times where you're going to get your pocket picked and it's going to go down the ice.
So the Chippewa Falls penalty goes on Bodie Custer. That was with 13:03 in the period. Abe's back on the power play. Wyatt Seymour to take the draw. Face-off win for the Cardinals. Abe's, though, kept control of the puck. Seymour in the corner.
Chippewa's going to be aggressive on the wall on first touch. They're going to seal.
Played down low by the Abes. Seymour has the puck in the corner. Now he gets pinned to the boards by Austin Fournette. Abes come to help. Poke free, and the Cardinals, Matthew Fournette's going to throw it down ice.
You got to get the puck off the wall. Chippewa's pressuring when that puck gets below the hash mark, so the Abes have to bring that third guy behind the net so he can make some stick-to-stick and get away from the pressure.
Carter Hayes carries the puck into the zone. Hayes throws it up the boards. Shy High able to get it out. Matthew Fournette doing some good work on the far side.
Sounds like a broken record, but you have 5, they have 4. You should outnumber them all over the ice, and that's not happening.
Schemberger carries in. Abe's able to hold the zone. Little touch pass. The shot. It's loose, but they wave it off. The whistle had blown.
And the backside referee lost sight of the puck, made the quick whistle. It's too bad because the puck squirted free. And obviously the whistle went before the putback on the backside.
Down to 47 seconds remaining in this Memorial man advantage.
Outnumber and out hustle. If the penalty kill works harder than the power play, it spells trouble for your power play.
Flannery will take the draw for the Abes. Poke free by Memorial. They get it out to Krushke. Krushke. Down low, Flannery. Flannery from a sharp angle. Held in by Lossman. Over to Krushke. Flannery has it. A shot from Lossman deflected high into the netting.
You look at Mason Flannery, he could come in. All you need to do is worry about getting it past that backside forward. You know that defenseman's going to front you if you attack the net. But he can be even with the dots, top of the circle. He's a long ways away. He's sitting on the hash marks. That's tough to make a play over there.
Flannery on the draw for the Abes. Won by Memorial. Lossman has it. Lossman to Krushke. Flannery with time. They wanted to go cross ice to Wonky. Wonky pokes it free. Chi-High able to clear. Final seconds of this Memorial power play.
The problem is there, Bob, you have 4 Chippewa Cardinals that are playing a tight box with all their sticks in passing lanes.
Flannery carries into the zone, throws it down low, couple touch passes, and Wonky broke his stick as he was trying to snap that one into the back of the net. Takeaway by the A's, potential 2-on-1. The shot just wide by Flannery. Now we get a whistle. And we're going to get another penalty. Oh.
I don't think anybody knows who got the penalty. Oh, Chippewa Falls is going to get 2 minutes for slashing. Yeah, Flannery made a heck of a move on the blue line. Schemberger came off the bench with the wonky broken stick. You could hear him screaming for the puck. Mason feeds it over to him. He's in all alone, 1-on-0 on the goaltender.
So another power play opportunity for the Old Abes, this coming with 10:41 remaining. A couple of Chippewa penalties in the span of 3 minutes. Abes work it far side. That shot from Halls didn't quite get all the way through. Free bow by Seymour. Seymour with the puck. Plays it out to Hayes. Hayes back to Seymour. Cross ice they go. Now up top, Schemberger. Deflected, bouncing puck in the crease. Chi-High able to work that puck free, and they'll dump it down.
Again, shot, rebound, puck goes to the corner. Bill's the only one on the puck. You have 4 guys standing, waiting for him to get the puck to them. You got to get 3 guys on that loose puck.
Carrying out Peyton Halls. Halls getting wide. Centering pass. He got it on the stick of Colin Bill, and Chi-High collapsed on him, knocked the puck free. Schemberger in his own end with a minute to go in the power play. Poke free and a nice play by Zachary Black. Here's Halls with 50 seconds remaining in the Memorial man advantage.
It's a couple high sticks they let go there, Bob. One down the Apes, tipped a high one. They waved that one off, and here Chippewa high stick, and their second guy touched it. Should have been a face-off all the way down.
Kruschke works it forward to Beglinger. Abes are able to hold the zone. Kruschke steers it down low. Abes with some traffic out front. They'll rim it around out to the near point. Kruschke to Wonky. Matt Wonky takes a look. Shoots. Shoots again. Wonky again pokes the puck free. Throws it out to Kruschke with time winding down the power play. Another broken stick. Rebound. Puck still loose. Chippewa Falls back to full strength.
That's the 3rd time there's been a broken stick on the Abes on a shooting opportunity.
Loose puck. Abes with the shot from Kruschke. And Chi-High will send it all the way down ice.
Flannery ended up getting that puck, and Wonky had slid to the back door. If he'd have spotted him, he had a wide open backdoor tap in there. He's kind of tapping himself on the head. I think he realized he missed an opportunity there for a put-in goal on the backside.
With Christmas coming up, I can guess what's going to be on some of these Memorial players' wish list. Mom, Dad, I need a new stick.
It's not back in the day.
Yep,
let's go to Canadian Tire, pull that $10 Coho or Jofa out of the garbage bin because you can't afford the $25 one. The world's a different place now, Bob.
That it is. Puck poked free by the Cardinals. Cross ice pass, Zachary Black enters the zone with speed, shoots high. Abes now with Halseth. Lane Connor shoots high. Had some net to shoot at. The goaltender Brovold went down.
They came out of the zone that time with some speed. They moved the puck to the guy who was open, got the shot off. He just missed the net and it bounced off the back of the net. Face-off should be outside. They're going to say Chippewa deflected it. I didn't see the deflection, but either way, offensive zone face-off. 7:52, 2-2 game, 3rd period. Abe's kind of been sleepwalking here a little bit again, Bob. Chippewa, they're going to hang back. They're going to look for that fumble bumble. They're going to look for that block shot, that turnover, something off the glass. They're sitting back in the weeds just waiting.
Pulled free by the Cardinals. Now they'll skate up ice. Thrown to the near side, Easton Skelton puts on the brakes. Skelton. Another Abe's player playing without a stick.
And Olsen got lucky. He got a stick between Skelton's legs. He was smart enough to drop it to not draw the penalty.
Schemberger gains the zone. Luke Schemberger, good low shot. Then a blast from the near side, Wyatt Seymour. Puck scooped up by Matthew Fournette. Loses it behind the net. Abe's with the heavy forecheck here. Picking up the pace a little bit is Memorial. But it's Austin Fournette. He'll play it to the near side. Skelton. Matthew Fournette wanting to play it to the far side. Abe's poking in the zone with Halseth. Krista, his stretch pass knocked down by Halseth, who couldn't control the puck. And Halseth is kind of feeling that one.
He took a shot to the chest, but...
And the Abes enter the zone offside. 6:35 remaining.
Yeah, and that's going to sting, but if he was able to keep the composure, he drops the puck, he has a chance to go in on a 2-on-1. A little bit of scrumble over by Chippewa's bench. They were making a change, and I don't know if it was Connor or Flannery got caught on the blue line. He must have get pushed off a little bit.
We'll see if the Abe's better depth comes into play here in this period.
Well, here's one thing. If you're Memorial, your defenseman, you can't pinch unless you're 100% sure you're going to keep that puck in the zone or push it deeper. You can't pinch unless you have a third guy high coming over the top to protect you. You can't give up any odd man rushes, but they're running a 1-2-2 forecheck, but the problem is you forecheck to get the puck. When they're getting the puck, they're still sitting in a 1-2-2 forecheck. They're always late. Chippewa's there with two. Abe's guys are coming in late.
Wonky and Connor are the Abes battling for that loose puck. Wonky doing some heavy lifting, pokes the puck free. Matt Wonky. Now there's a shot by Connor and a save by Brovold. Abes hold the zone. Chippewa knocks it out. Now an opportunity for Chi High as they throw it in. Abes will rim it around the back of the net. Tucker Lossman battling for it. Pulled free by Connor. He takes a pop. We get a whistle. And that's coming with 5:47 remaining in the period. They're going to get the offside.
Mask came undone. He's looking to see if he put his hand up. Yeah, Chippewa mask came undone. It was, I don't know who it was actually, Coster. His mask pop. Straps came undone, so they're going to automatically blow the whistle, face off outside.
Chi High will dump it deep. Krushke for Memorial. Touch pass by Peyton Halls winds up going all the way down ice. So icing on the old Abes coming with 5:37. Well, all these whistles, to go back to, what kind of energy each of these teams have, I think this pace favors Chippewa.
Oh, absolutely.
They can rest their guys and take their time. And
defensively, you're running 3.5 to 4 defensemen. If you can get the puck in Memorial's end, what does it matter if you're standing on the blue line or sitting on the bench? You're still getting your breather.
Played around to the far side. Puck battle down low. Abe's able to work it out of the zone. Matthew Fournette plays it to the near side. Fired in by Seibert. Poke free. Schemberger will steer it out. Chi collects. Seibert again will dump it in. Troutline back for the old Abes. Troutline gets it ahead. Here's Wyatt Seymour. Seymour has Schemberger with him. Seymour gets tripped up, and the old Abes are going to go on the power play with 4:57 remaining in the period. That's the third penalty assessed on Chippewa Falls. in this period.
In this period, yeah, they really haven't gotten much to show for it. You know, 5 minutes left. It may not be a bad idea to run a power play out here for 25, 30 seconds. If it's not working, there's a whistle, call a timeout. Get your guys all on the same page. You would assume that that's going on in between when they're coming off, pulling out the whiteboard, making sure everybody's set to go. But, I mean, bottom line, Chippewa's just not working Memorial on the power play.
Austin Fournette in the box for tripping. Schemberger will leave the puck. The Abes will skate out with Peyton Halls. Peyton Halls with speed. Halls shoots wide, short side. Abes get it back to Halls. One-timer, Schemberger didn't get all of it. Grovold made the save, then the whistle blew before the puck came free.
And the hard part, Bob, is with a power play, the power play's 5 guys functioning as one. You have a plan, you have something set, you practice your plan, and if one guy goes off and does his own script, then you got 4 guys kind of wondering what the heck's going on here. It's as simple as setting up in the wrong spot, right? You have 5 guys in practice. But again, you got to beat them to the puck. You have extra guys.
Schemberger able to hold his own. They go cross ice. Another broken stick. Peyton Halls has to get a new implement. Madsen will leave it for Schemberger. He throws it back to Halls. Minute 5 and the Memorial man advantage. Bill works the puck free. 3-on-2 for the Abes. Again, Chai gets a stick in the way. Loose puck. Zachary Black has it for Chippewa. Throws it to the far side. Abes will collect. Now they exit the zone with Hayes. Hayes getting wide. Centering pass. Wonky has it. Wonky will rim it around, but there's nobody there for the Abes. 30 seconds to go in the Memorial power play. Lossman still with the puck. Knocked off his stick. Krushke shoots. That's wide. Karams off the end boards.
Curious to see where that landed. I thought it was going off of the goaltender's back and maybe rolled back into the net and got a gimme. It looks like it rolled onto the backside of the net.
17 seconds to go in the power play, so enough time for the Abes to get something going off this faceoff.
You know, at this point, maybe you just give the puck to Wonky behind the net and let him create. He's created some opportunities for his line mates the whole game. Because whatever they're trying to do, it's definitely not working. And even, you know, Halls takes that shot, but again, he's so far over, he's not going to beat the goaltender with that shot way over there.
Puck comes out to the far boards. Krushke has it. Krushke to Flannery. Flannery shoots. Shoots high. Lossman holds the zone. Wonky has it. Chai back to full strength. Eglinger. And the one-timer by Krushke. Grovold saw that one, makes the glove save. Hangs on with 2:48 to go in the period. Security Financial Bank, SFB, whether you are starting a business, buying your first home, or saving for college, SFB has the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com. Member FDIC.
Yeah, well, maybe the Abes are watching too many Leon Draisaitl spotlight shots. What people don't understand, guys like him that shoot the puck and can score from there, that's hundreds and hundreds of hours of repetition. It doesn't happen, you know, firing a few pucks off in practice.
Yeah, that's...
I got some younger guys that like to shoot like that too, and you have to clarify that, you know, this is something maybe a year from now, if you take 300-400 shots a day and you can hit that little spot like he can, then go for it. Otherwise, find the open guy and get the shot.
There's a reason he's playing in the league.
And one of the highest paid players.
Yes. Oh, right out front, Schemberger. What a good opportunity. Out through neutral ice, Chai high, looking to poke that puck free. Schemberger scoops up the loose puck. He gets slashed.
Pull it back. Let your goalie get out of the net.
Schemberger grabs his stick back.
Get your sixth guy on.
Abe's with the man advantage on the delayed penalty. Doing a good job of playing keep away. Lossman to the near side. And then it's touched by Carter Johnson. And now, for the fourth time this period, Chippewa Falls is going to the box.
Yeah, I was just looking down at the bench to see if they're going to call timeout. They're getting a quick conversation here. If you're Chippewa, you're happy that the Abes are over here talking because two of their guys were just out there for about 2.5 minutes, so they're getting a little bit of a breather too.
Dane Christa, his second slashing penalty of the period, his third penalty of the game, and he also has 2 goals. So he himself is filling the stat sheet.
He's involved, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Chippewa's going to call timeout.
Well, Mike, let's talk a little strategy. I mean, Abe's, I think on that last power play, we're doing a better job of working the puck. Again, side to side, low to high.
Yeah, but they are moving the puck. But the problem is the guys that are shooting it are so far away from the net. If you're Chippewa, you're saying, go ahead, we'll give you that shot all day long. They're going to collapse at one guy in front. They're taking away his stick, so he's not getting a shot rebound chance. Runsvold is going to make that first save from out there. And Memorial's looking for a cross-ice pass, but, I mean, you look at the ice sheet, Bob. You're trying to make a pass between 4 guys with 4 sticks to a guy who's on the other side of the face-off dot. Now, if you come into the tops of the circles and you're even with the face-off dots, you're making a play that's about 25 feet shorter. Quicker pass, goalie can't get across as quick, and now you're getting shots to the net. If you're Chippewa, you keep doing what you're doing. There's a shot, they're getting to the puck, they're sending 2 and 3 guys to the puck, and the Abes are standing there. They got a bump guy sitting in front, they got a guy from the front of the net going to the corner, and you got 3 guys standing to see where the puck's going. So if you're Chippewa, keep blocking shots, keep staying tight where you're at. If you're Memorial, you got to move the puck quicker. You can't handle it. You're going one of 2 places. If they're going to move the puck to Schemberger, he's either shooting it or feeding a guy on the side, tops of the circles for a quick shot. Nothing's working right now. Stack 2 guys in front of the net. Bring it to the point. Which guy's open, that guy shoots. The backside guy goes to the net.
Face-off win by the Cardinals, and they get it out of the zone. Chi High, their first goal tonight was a short-handed goal from Dane Christa. Abe's weaving in their own end. Now the drop pass. Seymour will take it deep. Wyatt Seymour. Still with the puck. Slides it out to Peyton Halls. Schemberger. A one-timer by Hayes. Saved by Brovold. Abe's work it to the point and out. Now here's a chance for Chippewa. Matthew Fournette gets hauled down. Chi High barking for a penalty. They play on.
Yeah, that was pretty iffy. I thought maybe they would call that. Not really a penalty. Peyton got in front of him. The guy ran into him and went down, but maybe it's one of those the hand in the pocket thing.
Final minute of play in the period.
A little more urgency here you'd like to see out of the Abes. They're the ones with the power play. 45 seconds left.
Carter Hayes skates in. Back to Halls, steers it out front. It got all the way through. A sharp angle that time. Carter Hayes shot it wide. 30 seconds remaining in the period. Abes go cross ice to Seymour. Up top, Schemberger, a little touch pass, and they score! Power play goal, Carter Hayes.
So that's the first time that they've had a power play in this game where it was a quick one touch. They didn't stick handle it. They didn't let Chippewa move, just as we had talked about. Hayes came over, played the top of the circle, came out higher. Seymour throws it to Schemberger, one touch, quick shot. Goaltender has to get across and find it. He beats him far side, glove high.
It's been a power play that has had a hard time getting going, but that time they got the puck where it needed to go, and a great one-timer by Hayes. And that was ticketed for the corner, and Brovold, no chance at all, sliding side to side there.
Yeah, catch and shoot. If you want to be a goal scorer, you got to shoot the puck, get it to the net. It's not the best shot that scores the goals. It's the quickest that's the most accurate. And right there, perfect. The one touch, can't say it up. Pass from Seymour, quick one touch, bang shot in the goal.
So Carter Hayes, that's his first goal of the season. He had a pair last year, the junior defenseman.
All right, now is where you're looking. You're gonna find what your team has. It's 20 seconds left. You put your most I don't say your best, your most trustworthy guys on the ice. Your defensemen can't pinch. They gotta back in, keep everything to the outside. Center on center, you can't let the centerman go. Your wingers, if you win the draw, you box them out, push it back to the D, let them chip it, one guy go hunt. If you lose the face-off, one winger goes, the other two back off in the middle, stay on the defensive side of the puck, make Chippewa go 75 to 90 feet to try and get the puck in and make a play.
And Chippewa has pulled the goalie, so they'll have 6 attackers on the ice to take this face-off. Seymour to take the draw for Memorial. Matthew Fournette for the Cardinals.
If I'm Seymour, I maybe just shoot it ahead.
That's what they attempted to do. Shy High will dump it in deep. Troutline has it for the Abes. Troutline will rim it around, but not out. Cardinals can't hold the zone. Final 5 seconds. Is there enough time? Skelton will throw it deep, and that'll do it. Eau Claire Memorial gets the 3-2 win, scoring a power play goal with 20.6 seconds remaining. Mike, it wasn't always pretty, but when they had to make a play, they made it. They got the goal, and they were able to just kind of, hold the zone a little bit and settle things down at those final 20 seconds, with the 6-on-5.
Well, they were fortunate. They got a few extra power plays, right? And at a short bench, it's hard for the Cardinals to sustain all that. They almost got them. I mean, almost went into overtime. A great shot at the end of the game to seal it for the Old Abes. 3-2 win, first conference win of the year. Now you go back, you get through tonight, and tomorrow you're back at work trying to fix some more things to continue to get better going forward.
Yeah, and the challenge coming up for the Abes, they go to New Richmond on Thursday. Tough barn to play against. John Larson's really built a nice program over there. They've got the numbers in their favor, so Memorial will get its first road test of the season. Shy High will be back at the Chippewa Ice Arena on Thursday to host River Falls. The Wildcats, a team that, these last couple of years have started to make some strides.
Yeah, and they're kids that we watched a couple of years ago towards the end of before the playoffs that were sophomores or seniors now, and the Flanagan kid, I can't say enough about him. He's their senior captain. I kind of keep tabs on certain kids as the season started. I think he had 5 points in a 6-5 win the other day. So, yeah, that team's trending, I think, in the right direction. They have some pretty good goaltending and some good players around them.
All right, coming up next, the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. You've been watching Boys High School Hockey on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freire, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Hobbs Ice Center. Eau Claire Memorial prevails over Chippewa Falls tonight. Kevin Anger, head coach, this one looked like it was heading to overtime, but your guys finally cashed in on the power play. How much work have you done on that lately? It just was one of those things you guys had a hard time getting a goal with the man advantage.
Definitely been working on it, and there's more to be worked on, but beginning of the season, it's early, and we'll just continue to keep working hard.
What did you like from your guys tonight, and what do you guys have to do better?
I like that we were working hard. We were keeping our feet moving. We could definitely, there's a lot of things that we can work on, but once again, it's early, so let's just keep working hard and practice and bring it to the games.
And one practice before you head to New Richmond at their place Thursday. What's going to be important for you guys to work on tomorrow?
All the same stuff. A lot of the flowing, breakouts, that board play, power play, penalty kill. Obviously, we want to stay out of the box, but, something that we need to work on.
Kevin, appreciate your time. Let's turn it over to the guys. Carter Hayes, walk me through that last stretch there. You guys are on the power play. Puck comes your way. What are you thinking?
I was just trying to get it on net. I know the clock was running down, so I just wanted to get something on net, and it went in.
For you guys, how good of a feeling is this? All right, you like Coach said, it's early in the season. You're certainly, nobody wants to peak, on December 2nd. There's a lot more hockey to play. But to come out of here with the win and to get rewarded for that, how good is that?
It's pretty nice, especially against Chippewa.
All right. Luke Schemberger, you got the first goal. You got things started. You got the assist in that last one. Same sort of thing. Nothing comes easy. Brovol's a really good goaltender.
Oh, yeah.
What were you trying to do to make life a little difficult for him?
We were trying to get pucks moving across the crease, make them move, because it's always hard for goalies, and one's got to go in.
What's the plan between now and Thursday when you take the ice over there in New Richmond?
Get some rest. Make sure the feet are moving tomorrow. Don't take things lightly this week.
All right. You guys are in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. So, Luke, I'm going to hand that to you.
Right.
Carter, you can step in there as soon as Dominic gives you the thumbs up.
I'm Luke Schemberger.
I'm Carter Hayes.
And we're in the house.
Thank you, gentlemen. Best of luck to you Thursday. We'll see you
you.
down the road.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Coach, thanks very much. So that's going to do it for our coverage of hockey tonight. We will join you again Friday night from the Doghouse at Eau Claire North High School. The North Huskies boys basketball team will host Wausau West. For my producer, videographer, Dominic Millay, and color commentator, Mike Schwengler, I'm Bob Radovich saying good night from Hobbs Ice Center in Eau Claire.